Lululemon Athletica is a global athletic apparel company that focuses on designing and selling premium activewear like yoga pants, workout gear, and athletic accessories. It mainly targets people who live active, health focused lifestyles, and it sells its products both in retail stores and online. The company was founded in 1998 in Vancouver, Canada, and since then has grown into a major international brand. Today, Lululemon employs around 38 to 39,000 people worldwide. It's publicly traded on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol LULU. As of a recent estimate in 2026, the company's market value is around $20 billion, although that can change depending on the stock price. In terms of revenue, Lululemon brought in about $10.6 billion in 2024, showing strong and consistent growth. We chose Lululemon because it stands out as one of the most successful brands in the athleisure industry. It's interesting to analyze because it combines strong branding, high customer loyalty, and premium pricing while still continuing to grow globally. It also faces real competition from companies like Nike and Adidas, which makes it a great example for understanding how businesses stay competitive in a crowded market.
We made it to Lulu!
Okay, quick question. Can you tell what brand I'm wearing without me even saying it? As an avid Lululemon wearer, these are the classic Lulu leggings and Lululemon Scuba that most people recognize instantly. That's not an accident, that's marketing. Have you ever been scrolling TikTok and seen a cute piece of clothing that everyone has or has been sold out? That's how trends stick. Most people think marketing is just ads, but in reality, it's how companies make people feel and why they choose it. Lululemon isn't just clothes. It's centered around a lifestyle, around wellness, confidence, and fitness. On the downside, even with good marketing, Lululemon's high prices make it inaccessible for some shoppers, meaning they have to be consistent to stay relevant.
What if I told you a company selling $120 leggings outperforms bigger companies like Nike and Adidas, not by selling more, but by selling smarter? In 2025, Lululemon pulled in $11 billion in revenue, about $2 billion in net income, with a market value of $19 to $24 billion. Here's a twist. Lululemon isn't trying to be the biggest, they're trying to be the most profitable. It brings in a lifestyle for fitness, the community, and the identity, making people buy into a culture and not just the clothing, which increases their profit margins. With companies like Nike and Adidas, they sell more products than Lululemon, but Lulu has a higher efficiency, which means they make more profit per customer. They prove that being the biggest brand doesn't guarantee success, but being smart with your strategy brings in money. So next time you see those expensive leggings, remember you're not just looking at clothing, you're also looking at one of the most profitable business model in retail.
Have you ever wondered why Lululemon always has the best and newest workout gear? That's their supply chain management at work. Supply chain management is how companies get raw materials to customers. For Lululemon, this happens all over the world. Did you know that Lululemon doesn't actually make their own clothes? Instead, they partner with factories in countries like Vietnam and China. This helps them keep their costs lower and allow them to focus on their high quality designs. They also use a small group of trusted suppliers and factories. This helps their supply chain become much more flexible. So that if a product becomes super popular, they can produce more. They even use technology like RFID tracking. This lets them know what inventory they have at all times.
Although Lululemon is very active in the community through run clubs and mental health workshops, if they do not meet their goal by 2030 to reduce CO2 emissions, they will be emitting 1.2 million tons of CO2 in the environment continuously. Although they've had goals that are very generous, like 100% of products will be made with 75% sustainable materials by 2025, reducing freshwater intensity by 50% in product manufacturing by 2025, and reducing single-use plastic packaging by 50%. Also in 2025, they've continued to miss all three of these goals. So, considering the fact that Lululemon is very active with their customers, if they can meet all of their goals by 2030, I think Lululemon is business for a better world. Thank you.
Business for a better world!